So it's been reported that Tom Brady, upon NFL approval, will become a minority stake owner in the Las Vegas Raiders, and everybody's loving it. First, the speculation, of course, is he coming to play again? Can he play again? Can he be a minority owner and play? People have done it in the past. I don't know if it's clear and concise that he can't, or if it's something that can be finagled. Michael Jordan did it back with the Wizards. Mario Lemieux did it with the Penguins, and he played from 84 to 2005, became part owner in 1999. Does he want to play? Because it seemed like a possibility not too long ago when he was talking. Somebody asked him about Miami, and that were the rumors from last year where they were saying he might be part owner of the Miami Dolphins to play there. So it seems like it could be finagled. And he has recently considered backing out of the 10-year, $375 million Fox broadcasting deal. So what is on the table? Is he trying to play, or is he trying to get in the front office here? Or did he just want to become a part owner in the team or full owner in the team? And this is the stepping stone to do that. I don't know.
I do want to highlight that Tom Brady is doing all those things that were reported last year. He's doing it actually right now, and no one's really talking about it.
The Raiders, yes.
He's doing it. Were any of you confused when the schedule dropped and you saw 5 Raiders primetime games? Were any of you confused? Because I was.
I am right now. What are you talking about?
They had 5 primetime games. Yeah. And then a report, not even 24 hours later, Tom Brady interested in ownership stake of the Las Vegas Raiders.
To be fair, last year they had 4 primetime games, but that was because they were 10-7 the year prior, and they were 5th seed in the playoffs. This past year they were 6-10, and they missed the playoffs. So why else, if not Tom Brady playing, would they be scheduled for 5 primetime games?
And if you super followed me, or if you listened to the local hour, I've been telling you, it's the Raiders. He's going to the Raiders. Wow. So far, so good. Josh McDaniels is there.
If you forgot about Josh McDaniels, he coached Tom Brady as the offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach from 2012 until 2019 when Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay. I think he stayed on for 2 more years with the Patriots, and now he's head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders.
He can even kick Jimmy Garoppolo out for a second time when we know how much he hates him. This is happening, folks.
Are you reporting it?
I heard.
Well said.
I heard last year that if he plays for anybody next year, it's the Raiders. And then I might have bought for a second that he was retired.
Right.
But now everything is firing back up again.
But if he has ownership, can he play? How does that work?
Yeah, he was going to play for the Dolphins. They'll make it work. It's Tom Brady.
You're reporting that, or it's reckless speculation?
Shout out to the Dan Le Batard Show with Stugatz. This is reckless speculation. The playing part. We do know upon NFL approval, he's going to be a minority stake owner in the Las Vegas Raiders. But can he play and minority own at the same time? It is speculation. I don't think it has been done up to this point. But it was definitely talks about it last year about the Miami Dolphins when it was said that he was definitely wanting to play, and he was trying to go there to get stake ownership and play with the Dolphins. And it seemed like Dan has made some pretty good speculation calls from before. So when you add up 5 primetime games, to me that seemed like a little more than him just being, part ownership. And when he was seen here, asked about the Miami Dolphins, he clearly did not say no, that he was not trying to play again.
Spending a lot of time in Miami, now you call it home. By chance, is there any chance that you're coming out of retirement and playing for the Fins?
Oh, man. I know.
I'm just saying, you gotta...
Well, I will say, now that I'm not affiliated with any team anymore, and even though I have strong ties with a couple teams, I do have some friends on the Dolphins that I really like. So I wouldn't say I necessarily root for them all the time, but I root for my friends to do well, and several of them play for Miami. So
awesome.
Yeah.
So as you can see there, he does not say, no, I'm done playing. Like, I've seen him get real snooty before when they were asking him, hey, you coming back to play or not? Or sometime before he had decided and made his retirement announcement. And he got real saucy with the with the guy that asked him. If I knew, I would have told you by now. You know what I'm saying? In so many words. He added some colorful ones to that. But I'm just saying, here he seemed really relaxed, really calm. Oh, I'm rooting for my friends. But he didn't say I was done playing. So this what makes me think there's room for him to finagle being a minority owner and playing at the same time, as in Mario Lemieux, as in Michael Jordan, as in another baseball player that was mentioned. But, the NFL, MLB, NBA and NHL rules do differ. So I can't say that this can be true. I'm just speculating like everybody else. But it seems like it fits. I mean, we know from how many times he said he was going to retire and didn't retire, how much he loves the game. I mean, his marriage, he let go because he wanted to continue to play the game. And I believe if Tampa Bay could have had some more cap space to put some more pieces around him, I believe he still would have been there and continued that. But given his love for the game and that the Raiders were willing to give him minority stake in the team ownership, I mean, it seems like it makes sense, especially when you add up 5 primetime games that the Raiders, who missed the playoffs, have. I wouldn't expect it that many. I would expect, some. I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo is there now, but I wouldn't expect that to boost the Raiders to 5 primetime games. Carr was similar to, so I just wouldn't expect that big of a jump of that many primetime games. I mean, it made sense when you went 10-7 the year prior. You got 4 primetime games, but going 6-10 and missing the playoffs, it don't really add up to me. To me, that says they're expecting to be able to finagle Tom to play, and Tom is expecting to be able to play. Or it says maybe they're just going off the whole hubbub of him being part owner, and maybe it's something else to be announced. Maybe he's going to be a part of the front office. I don't think it's any rules against that. And maybe they're going from there. Or maybe they're going to have him in some way be involved. It just, I don't know if Tom Brady being an owner is enough to drum up that much attention to be primetime games if your on-the-field team don't add up to that. You understand what I'm saying? It just, I don't know. It seems like this move is calculated. It seems like it has been calculated and fell into place, maybe not in front of our eyes, but behind the scenes as they have been putting it together. But I was surprised to see him be considering walking away from the $375 million deal with Fox. I thought he was kind of locked in to do that at some point whenever he felt ready to walk away from the game and walk away from this, that, and the other. But it sounds like he may be backing out of that deal, and he may not be obligated to continue to do it. Maybe that was something they wrote in the contract. That's a pretty big contract to just be like, nope. But apparently, when you're Tom Brady, I guess you can write stuff like that in there. If I don't feel like it, hey, I don't feel like it, But if I take to it and I like it, I can do it. Maybe he's going to be a part of those games in some type of broadcasting format, maybe analyzing the game, something like that. I could see that as well. If he isn't allowed to play as well, then maybe having him on screen, and maybe he backs out of the Fox deal and does the games for the Raiders, and part of the trade-off for that is, I get part ownership. So skip the $375 million. I'll take part ownership in the team and give you some color commentary or some analyst type stuff. But I'm just saying, it seems to make sense. Like the guy said earlier, Josh McDaniels is there. So they are very acquainted with each other. So I imagine even much more that this was kind of a setup thing behind the scenes that just took some time to fall into place. But hey, never know, man. Questions in the air. Do you think Tom is going to be able to play again? We definitely know he is part owner of an NFL team, and we all love to see that. And where are the Raiders going from here? They in Las Vegas. They got a new lease on life. They ready to get it. They got Jimmy Garoppolo. I ain't mad about that because we got San Fran still got my dog Brock Purdy. And we got Trey Lance as backup. You know what I'm saying? Some people say the other way around, but I think they're going to rock with Brock Purdy. But hey, tell me what you think, what you don't think about Tom Brady and his iffy retirement and part ownership minority stake in the Las Vegas Raiders. This is your boy P. Cam. Let me know what you think. Get at your boy.